with you at Paulson Stadium for third quarter stats. Here's Hugh Colson.
Okay, Nate, we got both teams with 14 first downs through three quarters, 197 yards rushing for the Eagles, 75 Stephen F. 6 of 11 passing Southern, 44 yards, 241 yards total offense Georgia Southern. Stephen F. 11 of 26, 232 yards passing with 3 interceptions, total offense 307. 3 punts, 42-yard average Georgia Southern, 2 for 18 for Stephen F. Raymond Gross, 20 carries, 74 yards. Joe Ross, 19 carries, 110 yards for Georgia Southern.
But Joe Ross has gone over 100 yards, and also in the process today, quarterback Todd Hamill has set a new 1AA playoff record with his touchdown throws. He now has thrown 14 touchdown passes in the playoffs.
And can you believe that the guy has thrown 2 today plus 3 interceptions? That's about as unusual, I think, as you can call a statistic. But the guy's obviously a great passer, and he's got plenty of time, and they've got a great plan about it. Georgia Southern now is really in do-or-die territory. It's third down. I'd say it's a 2.5-yarder to get. They can make a first down just short of the goal line. And it's third down, and they have to look at it, I hope, as if they have 2 downs to do it in. The score now 27-20, and we got a quarter.
15 minutes left to this championship game in regulation time.
This has been the best drive, of course, that Georgia Southern has had, but they have had a couple of key plays that have really helped them. One was the penalty for a first down.
Well, the stadium is standing up and cheering as they line up at the 3. They give it to Joe, and he dives. Touchdown! Joe Ross explodes through the middle, and Georgia Southern is within 1. It's 27-26.
I'll tell you who else exploded. The whole offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, the 2 tackles, they were off like shots. There's plenty of room to walk it in that time. Joe really hit it low. Great combination between the up front people and the fullback.
Mike Dallas with a big extra point try. The ball is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 27-27 tie. 14:57 to go in the fourth quarter of this championship game. And we're going to break 60 seconds for network messages on the Georgia Southern Sports Network.
America's meat and potatoes. McDonald's has the kind of food I like. Big beefy burgers, juicy and delicious, down to the last bite. Sandwiches like McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese for me, DLD. 100% beef. And those world famous fries make it complete. America's meat and potatoes. That's McDonald's.
It's halftime at Paulson Stadium. There's Coach Irk Russell. Coach, what's your winning strategy?
Big Mac, large fry, and large Coke. Winning combo. How about Mickey D?
Don't have no patience for no artificial sweetener. I want something real, natural. I use sugar, 50 crystal sugar, pure and natural energy with only 16 calories. What's the sweet in everything you do with 60 crystal sugar? With only 16 calories, 60 crystal looks sweet on you. 60 crystal.
We await the Georgia Southern kickoff. We've just started the fourth quarter. They've announced the crowd 25,725. Of course, a new Paulson Stadium and a new 1AA championship game record crowd. Here is the kickoff to about the 7-yard line. Field to 15. Watch out, 20, 25, 30. Steps over people, and he's out to the 33-yard line. Excellent return.
Boy, they're really beating us on the kickoff returns because they just are being able to steal the ball at about the 7-yard line and get it up until now to the 27 or 28. This time they get it to the 33. For a second, looked like he might break out of all of that. It will be first down at the 33, the right hash, and now the Georgia Southern defense has got to come and play.
The stadium is standing. Everybody's standing all over the place. Fourth quarter is here. 33-yard line, Stephen F. First down, Todd Hamill back to throw again, all kind of time. Throws it short, hits the receiver 35-yard line, and he gets a short gain on the play as Whitley comes up and knocks down Landry as he came out of the backfield.
That's what an excellent passer can do. Everybody was covered deep. The back that just floated out to the right, he was sort of a safety valve. When the quarterback realized he had nobody to go to, he tossed it to him. He picked up 4 yards, 2nd and 6, ball on the right hash at the 37.
Gain was about 4. Second down call, 2nd and 6 in the opening minute of the final quarter. 2 receivers left side. Now 3 to left side. Nobody behind the quarterback. Hamill straight back to throw. Being chased out of the pocket. Now he's going to run. He's got room. And he steps out of bounds after getting a first down.
I'll tell you what, I really think he stepped out short of the first down.
Well, he's very close to kind of a spot they're going to give him. He's putting the ball right where the marker is.
Boy, he's giving it to him, I guess, but it was right close.
Yeah, we finally got a chase on and got him out of the pocket, but he was able to run.
Hey, that surprised me, too. He looked like he had good speed. I didn't much think that he would be able to run with the football, but as soon as he realized he was in trouble, he reversed, took off to the right, and went for the first down. I thought he'd come up short, but when they measured it, he made it. And the ball now is out to the 43-yard line. There's 14 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this championship game. 27-27.
First down call at the 43-yard line. Hamill keeps it inside. Larry centers. Not going to go too far now. The Eagles crash into the outside. Patrick Parr, number 90, was the first to get underneath and get him by the ankles. He scoots to about the 45-yard line, a little shy of it.
I tell you, Kevin Whitley has really played well. He's playing on the line of scrimmage on that play. He stopped it twice. That's that play that they ran a little bit earlier for a first down on that drive for the touchdown in the third quarter, where the tailback just goes off right tackle with a lot of people leading him. Kevin just rolled down in there and made the play right on the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. Now you hear the crowd.
Might as well stand up and holler for every play now, folks. This is it. Fourth quarter is here. 2nd down. Hamill running a fake. He's back to throw. Doubles. Still has the football. Still has the football. Still has the football. He gets away. Making a great run. He breaks away 45, and he's all the way down to the Georgia Southern 41-yard line for a Stephen F. Austin first down. That may be one of the biggest plays of this football game.
I tell you what, a play like that, one play like that could be the difference in this game. He stumbled and fell almost down on the ground at about the 34-5-yard line, and rambled around and rambled around and rambled around and made a first down up at the 41.5-yard line of Georgia Southern. Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Well, they're almost in field goal range. They just jumped offside, too. On the left side, the tight end got a little anxious.
You know, that's the first play, a penalty like that, I believe, of the whole ball game.
Isn't it amazing?
It really is, because you know these people are uptight on both sides.
No procedure calls really to speak of. Not much offside for this and that. We've got a couple of big holding calls on the defense or whatever, but, you know, surprisingly, there hasn't been an offensive holding call. As much pass protection as they have to do for him.
I've been thinking that all day long, that I would see a flag in there with one of those linemen, but they're so big, I guess, they don't really have to hold.
Southern, there are no penalties against Georgia Southern so far in the ball game. Only 5 against Stephen F. Austin.
As they say, they're letting them play. First down, Lumberjacks. And 15. Hamill straight back to throw. Dips left side, man wide open. At the 20-yard line, Larry Centers is going to go in for a touchdown. He just broke away. We missed him at the 15-yard line, and the Lumberjacks have taken the lead back.
Boy, the toughest thing that can ever happen to you. Randall Boone was in great position to come on it. When he started to break on the ball, he slipped down at about the 15 or 16-yard line. They walk it in. Boy, what a break they've had for the quarterback to make that run, and then for a defensive back to slip down when he's breaking to go to the ball. What a break. But it puts them back ahead in an awful big hurry.
Stephen F. Austin answers the call again, and now leads it 33-27. Chuck Rollinson to try the extra point. Ball placed down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 34, Stephen F. Austin. 27, Georgia Southern. 12:32 left to go in this championship game. And we'll break 60 seconds for local words on the Georgia Southern Sports Network.
Next week on Truths That Transform with Dr. D. James Kennedy. Monday, we'll examine the relationship between money and marriage. Tuesday, a look at the growing problem of infertility. Wednesday, a biblical view of nuclear deterrence and national defense. Thursday, a talk about a training center for Christian youth. And Friday, the assurance of eternal life. Truths That Transform, transforming our world with the power of Christ, one heart at a time.
Listen weekday mornings at 9:30 on AM 1080 WFTD.
AM 1080 WFTD is pleased to air Eagle football. And if you would like to hear it continued next year, call us and let us know right now at 424-9850. What's more, WFTD is a non-profit radio station supported financially by listeners like you who enjoy our programming. We further ask that you consider sharing a tax-deductible gift of support toward the total operation of WFTD. If you want to know more, we can give you the details. Phone us, 424-9850.
Nate Hirsch back with Frank Inman, statistician Hugh Colson. As Stephen F. Austin has taken it right back to Georgia Southern and now leads in the ballgame 34-27 with 12:32 left to go in this championship game.
They did that so quick, but there was some ray of hope in my thinking about it because they made the quarterback scramble a couple of times. Both times the guy was able to stay alive and make first down, and then we really had a tough break when Randall slipped up trying to break on the football, and they walked it in for a touchdown, and they did it so quickly. The difference is Georgia Southern's got to take the ball and grind it out, sort of, and they can take it and do it in no time almost. And it's become just what everybody was scared of, a shootout. Would you call this a shootout?
I would definitely call it the way they're throwing the football now. What do we got him passing the football for now in the game, Hugh?
13 of 28 for 278 yards.
And 3 touchdowns.
Well,
and 3 interceptions.
The thing you got to remember, this guy has thrown for 5,000 yards this year. You know, he's done it every single week. It's not like somebody has really shut him down at all, and he's done it today.
He's gotten stronger in these playoffs, I guess. Georgia Southern's got that chance right now. He's getting ready to kick it off. ET's back there at about the 8.
He's had trouble fielding the football here in the second half. Chuck Rawlinson moves forward, and here's his kick. High floater. Backs him up to the 6. Thompson, 10, 15, 20, 24-yard line as he dives upfield, and that is where Georgia Southern will start.
There's not much chance, as you think about it, of E.T. Thompson being able to break a long kickoff return, but he does get it out to the 24-yard line. The ball's in the middle of the field. Georgia Southern had an awful good drive for a touchdown this last time. Had to throw 2 real key passes to keep it going. Had a key penalty to keep it going.
First down Eagles at their own 24-yard line, trailing in this championship game. Groh stops. He wants to stop and throw a deep pattern. Then he goes for the sideline, and Sorrell cannot come back and get it.
Boy, I really like the idea. He starts to his left. Sorrell is a wide out on the right. Sorrell came from about the 23-yard line down to the 43. Kind of looked inside and came back to the outside. The ball was thrown a little bit outside of him. He was wide open, but it goes for naught. 2nd and 10.
Second down Eagles. Donnie Allen way out left side. Spinning one way. Groh still has the ball. Going to toss it late. Carl Miller in big trouble. Gets away from one man, and down he'll go. No gain on the play. Maybe lost a half a yard.
Now, earlier in this, when they had the football, they attacked the middle and were able to establish some inside games. This time they've got a pass and a pitch, and they end up 3rd down and 11 and a half.
Give Stephen F. Austin credit. They've done enough things to contain us at times today. Georgia Southern has made some mighty big plays.
David Whitmore has just gone off for at least a play. He's limping. He's been a big factor in the game. He's an intimidating defensive end on the strong side of the field. So he's over there kind of shaking his ankle for a play anyway.
Ernest Thompson comes out. Darrell Hopkins is in. Gross is back to throw. Looking, being chased out of the pocket in big trouble. Big trouble. Throws it up for grabs. Anybody there? And it is incomplete. We were very lucky that one wasn't intercepted. That is not a good throw.
Boy, you're right. Gross was in deep trouble. Came to his right, reversed his field a couple of times, threw the ball from behind there, about the 8-yard line, all the way out to the 50. Everybody had a chance at it, but it went for naught. We'll have to punt it. The punter will be standing on about the 5-yard line, maybe the 6 or 7-yard line. 7-yard line, let's call it.
11:40 still left to go in this game, but Stephen F. Austin is going to get the ball near midfield. Snap back to Terry Harmon. Penalty flags are down. Got off a pretty good kick that time, but let's see what this flag's about if we have a penalty against the Eagles, where the Lumberjacks are clapping.
Well, I'll tell you what, he really kicked it that time, and right now the flag, the wind looks like it's sort of against him.
Procedure against Georgia Southern, going to back it up 5 more yards.
You just can't afford any mistakes against this football team. They're going to get it at good field position regardless of how good we kick it. The safety man's going to line up about the 45-yard line, 46, 47-yard line, his own, and will probably move up to catch the ball.
Here they come with the outside rush, and Harvin gets it away and it hangs up there. Not a very deep kick. Let's see if it bounces. And it will bounce at the 50 to the 47-yard line of Stephen F. Austin, but there was no return that time, Hugh.
36-yard kick.
He actually kicked it pretty good because the wind really is against him, diagonally across him. Luckily, it did not get a backward bounce. So Georgia Southern has really got to bow up now and get it back.
11 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the game. Stephen F. Austin leading 34-27. We'll break here 60 seconds for local words on the Georgia Southern Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Charles Stanley. When you suffer disappointment or a great loss, how do you respond? I don't think any of us know how we'd respond in some situations because we've never been there. But the key to the right response is always the result of having God's viewpoint. I invite you to join me daily on this station for the In Touch broadcast. The biblical principles we'll study together will aid you in getting God's viewpoint. That's In Touch daily on this station.
Listen for In Touch weekday mornings at 10 a.m. and Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. on WFTD.
Have you ever been in an earthquake? Well, it's really a disturbing feeling to realize that the earth beneath your feet is not reliable. I'm Mary Welchel, and this week on The Christian Working Woman, I'm going to talk about our shaky foundations, for it seems that everything we thought was secure no longer is. Join me right here on this station for The Christian Working Woman.
Listen each morning, Monday through Saturday at 8:30 on AM 1080 WFTD.
Hey, Hirsch back with the story here at Paulson Stadium. 11:27 left to go in this football game, and the Lumberjacks of Stephen F. Austin now for the first time in this game have a 7-point lead and the football back, Frank.
They do, and they have great field position because anywhere in the field for them is good, but they're in midfield now at their own 47. What they've been able to do is just continually throw the football. They've had enough run in there to kind of keep people balanced with the draw. But the quarterback has scrambled, which means that the protection is breaking down a little bit now. If the front four can just juice it up a little bit and get after him a little bit tougher.
Let's see if he'll still throw the ball here. Will they put it on the ground a little bit and try to run the ball? Keep it down low anyway. He's back to throw, being chased again out of the pocket. And he throws it away. Nobody near the football. And there is no flag thrown either. The Eagles would like to have got an intentional grounding.
Oh, man, you almost have to call that intentional grounding. There's not anybody within 35 yards of the ball, and nobody calls it. There's an official standing right on top of it, and he did not pull his flag. He's right in front of their bench. The quarterback got in trouble, reversed out to the right. They did have 5 men coming that time, and they forced him back to the right, and he got rid of the ball very smartly at 2nd and 10.
Second down from the 47 of Stephen F. Austin. 3 receivers left side of the field, 1 back behind him. He fakes him, he still has the ball. Hamill zips in traffic, and it is broken up from behind by Randall Boone. He came way back there and got his arm up and knocked the ball away.
I tell you, Randall is a great player, and he just showed it that time. That is perfect time, and he came over his shoulder, got his right hand on the ball. That is a perfect play. You just cannot do it any better than that. If you're the defensive secondary coach, you want to run out there and kiss him. That's about as good as you can play it. It's 3rd and 10. Hey, if they can just hold one more time, get the ball back now, there's lots of time to play.
The receivers go to the left side. Now they shift 2 more to the right side. On 3rd and 10, do we rush the quarterback? He's straight back to throw. Here comes the chase. Hamill trying to get away, drops the ball.
That's a fumble. That's a fumble.
Let's see what he's going to call. An incomplete pass, they're saying. Penalty flag is down there also. The ball got away from Todd Hamill. I would think they might say the play is dead right there.
Well, what's the flag for?
Him trying to throw the football, let's see. They wave off the flag. Said his arm was hit while he was throwing.
Well, I'll tell you what.
And they're not going to move the ball back there.
That's tough. But that's a great rush. They did bring 5 people that time. Came off the corner absolutely clean from the backside. I'm shocked that they can't pick that up. And I'm thinking now that maybe Georgia Southern ought to be blitzing more. The center doesn't come out. Nobody comes out to pick up somebody on the corner. And he's done it twice now in a row almost.
Here's the snap back of the punt. and he gets away. A line drive kick. Oglesby will field it at his 20. Starting back to his left. Has to go upfield and go down hard at about the 25-yard line, but that's not bad. That's really a very short kick.
They got 33 yards out of it.
That's kind of what they were hoping for. The guy supposedly is a line drive kicker, which is what he did that time, and he wanted to bring it to the right. He just couldn't make the corner. They do have it at the 25. The clock down to 10:55 left in this game, and Georgia Southern trails 27-34.
Gross brings him up. Joe Ross behind him. Ernest Thompson to his left. Carl Miller to his right. They keep it inside. Joe Ross gets hit and dropped as he goes across the 25. They stayed home nicely that time. Give them credit again. David Temple, the linebacker, number 42, able to contain him before he gets going.
They haven't changed their up-front scheme at all that I can see. It's still a 50 front, playing it normal on one side, Eagle to the other side. That time they tried to run off right guard and did not pick up but a yard.
Second down and 8. Gross maybe checking off as to which side the play is going to go to. Raymond spins to his right, still has the ball, cuts it upfield, 34, 35-yard line. He dives, and he should have the first down.
I tell you, Raymond ran it perfect, and he can hit the seam as good as anybody in the business. That's the safety man coming inside out on him. That's the guy that's running out of there so fast, so that if Ross ever can hit it up the gut, he really doesn't have a safety man to contend with. Gross is playing an excellent game. It is too bad that he had to have that one fumble. The guy is a tough, large quarterback. He picks up the first down. The ball is at the 36-yard line.
10-15 remaining in regulation time. They go inside with Joe Ross, and he just gets a couple. They hang on for the ride again. The big guy, Roderick Stanzel, the 6'2", 292 defensive tackle, got him around the ankles and puts him down at the 39-yard line, a short gain on the play.
They're coming up a yard short on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They'd like for 2nd and 7. They'd like for it to be 2nd and 6. But they have got to keep their patience. They've got to keep trying to hit inside some, or they will not make a big play on the corner.
Second down call. Motion left side, Carl Miller. They keep it inside, and Joe Ross bangs off left guard, and he goes to about the 43-yard line.
Okay, now that's what they're looking for. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. They figure that they're in pretty good shape now. You don't know exactly how to play this. Now I think Georgia Southern can run the option, come on the corner, do anything they want to do, and you've got to play this more like it's a pass if you're the defensive team.
We just took out the receiver, Sorrell, and put in an extra tight end to block.
Well, they run the option good out of this, sometimes the lead option.
Receivers on the left side. The give is to nobody. Raymond still has it. He gets hit, and he's not going to make it. He is down at the 43-yard line. He is shy of the first down. They tried to pull the ball away from him. It's 4th down now. 4th down and 2.
Boy, I tell you, now you're talking about tough. Ordinarily, you got to kick the football. You're playing against a team that's scoring every time they put their hands on it. Then you got to make a big decision. They're going to kick it.
The Georgia Southern knows now with the clock running down, they may not see it a whole lot more today, but you can't take a chance and give them the ball game right here.
Boy, what a big play that was to make on defense.
Here comes Harvin's kick. It's a high floater. They had nobody back for it, and it will bounce down at around the 15-yard line as Stephen F. thought there might have been a fake in the works.
You know, I never have agreed with that strategy on 4th down. I'd rather field that ball any time, but it was a good kick and good coverage, and they'll have it at the 16.
Timeout on the field, 8:24 to go in the championship game. Stephen F. Austin, 34, Georgia Southern, 27. We'll break 60 seconds for local words on the Georgia Southern Sports Network.
I read that 40% of all couples now married in the United States will one day be divorced. I also read that number drops to 1 couple out of 400 in the home where the husband and wife daily read the Bible and pray together. This is Pastor Dean Fetterhoff of Grace Brethren Church, inviting you to find out the difference that God and His Word can make in your home by listening to the Message of Grace at 11:30 Saturday morning here on WFTD as I continue the series of messages on the happy Christian home. That's 11:30 Saturday morning.
AM 1080 WFTD is pleased to air Eagle football. And if you would like to hear it continued next year, call us and let us know right now at 424-9850. What's more, WFTD is a non-profit radio station supported financially by listeners like you who enjoy our programming. We further ask that you consider sharing a tax-deductible gift of support toward the total operation of WFTD. If you want to know more, we can give you the details. Phone us, 424-9850.
Nate Hirsch back with the story here in Statesboro, Georgia at Paulson Stadium. A 25,000-plus crowd turned down, 25,725. But the Eagles find themselves trailing 34-27. And Stephen F. Austin has the ball back at their 16-yard line. Hamill on first down has Larry Centers behind him. Two men left side, he's back to throw. Chase is on. He gets hit, he throws anyway, and it's incomplete. And he was throwing, it appeared, to a lineman. Now a flag will finally be thrown late.
Boy, howdy. I'll tell you what, that is the third time in the last, I think, 4 plays that they have brought somebody off the corner and nobody picked him up. It's simply a 5-man rush. I am shocked at this. A drop-back pass team has a way of picking that up, and they have not done it. He intentionally grounded the ball for the second time. The first time it's been called, but for the second time, he tried to throw it to number 52, who is not a legal receiver. And that is a very big play right there because it goes back there where he threw it from and it's a loss of down.
Well, the referee had to make the call. The official standing right on top of the play did not make it.
That's what you call an appeal call. When you get 7 blue shirts begging for you to call it, you have to call something.
The Georgia Southern fans are going to stand up and make this stadium as noisy as it can possibly get.
By the way, the quarterback caught the blitz that time and checked off at the line of scrimmage. That makes it all the more surprising to me that somebody's not picking up the guy that's lined up on the corner.
The ball is on the Stephen F. Austin 5-yard line for loss of down. Second down and 22 yards to go. 2 receivers right side. Whitley comes up close. Hamill straight back. Quick pass left side. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Taz Dixon was there.
Boy, that's a great job of fooling somebody in the world. He played that like it was going to be a blitz. He's going to throw a little quick slant. They're playing zone. They almost came up on the ball that time. That was a great play.
Jim Univer over there, but third down, almost on a big break.
Boy, heads are down right now. You got to keep them backed up. It's third down and a ton, 22 yards to go. The quarterback is going to have to throw from his own end zone. They have 1 back, 2 backs back to protect him this time, maybe.
And he's straight back in the end zone to throw. Quick pass in the middle, complete to the 5, to the 10, to the 13-yard line, and that's it.
Boy, that's too bad because we almost had a super play that time made by Darrell Hendricks. Hendricks flagged him back there about the 5. But they stop them, and they're going to have to punt. The ball is going to be at the 14. The kicker's going to be lined up on the goal line. He is a line drive kicker. If you ever wanted to get a line drive kick, now's when you'd like to get one and make a return. They're going to go after it and still try to return it.
See if Giles can come from the outside. Boone's on the left side. Here comes the rush. He'll get it away. And he gets off a line drive kick, and it hops at the 40-yard line. It dives at the 47, now rolls to midfield to the Georgia Southern side at the 49-yard line. And that is where the Eagles will start with 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the championship game's 4th quarter. Stephen F. Austin, 34. Georgia Southern, 27.
Boy, you really don't want the ball to hit the ground. You'd like to steal that ball and eliminate that roll, but still, they ended up in good field position at the 48.5-yard line on the right half. Georgia Southern has been trying in this half to attack them to this side of the field, the short side.
First down call. Motion left side, Carl Miller. Raymond back to throw. He's got Donnie Allen down the left sideline. He can't get to the ball. He had beaten this man by a yard. The throw was about a yard past him, though.
I tell you what, you cannot in any way say anything, but that's a great call. It's a little scary to me, though, on first down when you have established a little bit that you can move the ball. He actually broke on him, beat him down the field. Had the ball been thrown right, that would have been a walk-in touchdown. It's just a straight pattern. But it makes it 2nd and 10 now.
The ball comes out of the game now. One of your wide receivers is out, and a tight end comes in to block for Georgia Southern. That's Broughton on the right side. Throw spins to the left side. They want to cut it himself upfield. 50. Tosses it late. Joe Ross. 45. Joe Ross first down at the 40-yard line of Stephen F. Austin.
The first late pitch that we've gotten this game, they've done that so many times during the season. That's what they call the lead option. The quarterback just goes straight down the line. He's got a blocker. E.T. Thompson takes a two-step move to the right in motion, reverses himself, becomes the lead blocker down there. Has a very tough play. They make a first down. They got a down man on there. Stephen F. Austin's got a Hirsch player.
James Cobb, their strong safety, the senior from Denison, Texas.
Good point to make. Look where he is when he got hurt. He's actually behind what would have been almost the line of scrimmage. That's how quick he's coming up. They are really coming up the field. And that time they were able to make the pitch out there late. Ross made the first down by knowing where the down marker was, and the ball's at the 40.
Let's get a station break in right now. Pause 10 seconds for station ID on this, the Georgia Southern Sports Network. Nate Hirsch back with Frank Gibbons, statistician Hugh Colson at Allen E. Paulson Stadium. The clock shows 7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in regulation time, and Stephen F. Austin is leading 34-27. Georgia Southern at the 40-yard line of Stephen F. Motion left side, Carl Miller. Gross is back to throw. Looking for Carl Miller. He's there, makes the catch 20. He's inside the 15. He's down to the Stephen F. Austin 12-yard line.
Okay, that's the play they've done so well with recently. He fakes to the left. It's like a counter option. He reverses himself. Carl Miller, who's lined up as a slot back on the right side, just goes straight up the field. It's got to be a throw and catch, perfect touch kind of a deal. He does it again for a first down. Boy, listen, that time, Stephen F. Austin had 9 guys on the line of scrimmage. There's only 2 guys that could possibly get it. It's first down at the 13.
Carl Miller had to leave with an ankle problem. They tried Joe Ross. He gets stopped at the 10. He bounces off 1. He'll be stopped outside the 10-yard line as he gets just 2 yards.
Boy, it's just a fine shame that Ross had to get hurt a couple of weeks ago. But he's playing an excellent game. He just is not quite striking the line of scrimmage like he usually does. He picked up about 2 yards that time. It'll be second down and 8. The ball's at the 10.5. Is that about where it is? Yeah.
And Terrence Sorrell again leaves. And we go back and bring in the tight end.
Boy, they have got their defensive linemen now. 9 guys are playing up on the ball.
And Gross spins to the right. Still has the football. Going to get hit. Going to go forward. 5, 3, 2. He is down at the 1-yard line. He's not in, but he's at the 1-yard line of Stephen F. Austin. It's first and goal to go, Georgia Southern.
I'll say it again. The guy is just an amazing football player. There's not any way for him to keep going that time. He runs the option keep. I honestly think he's going to get killed at the line of scrimmage. He stumbles around and just fights and dives, and they're going to have to measure now to see what he made. It seems to me like that he's got the first down, hasn't he? We'll see. It's going to be close, but I believe he made it. And Georgia Southern, if they do, would have a first down there. If they don't, what will it be, second?
It'll be third down, of course. From here, it appears like he had it inside the 2-yard line. It's not even close.
Hey, I know I'm getting up in age, but if that was going to be a first down, I was going to have to jump out of the window. Good night. He made that by a yard, folks.
All right, the short yardage set is going to come in now for Georgia Southern. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter of this championship game. Stephen F. Austin's lead is 7, and the Eagles are 1.5 yards away from trying to tie it up. Ernest Thompson is the deep back. Gross tries Thompson. He goes up and over. Touchdown! Georgia Southern is in with Ernest. Ernest Thompson, will be remembered for one thing, is how he's been able to propel himself into the end zone.
Dude, springboard Thompson, that's what he looks like. They lined up power right. The defense lined up for it. They overshifted to their left. He still went up and over, just like you'd hit a springboard and go over him. Nobody really touched him.
Ball played. Now they have too many men on the field again. The kick is up. The kick is good. 34-34 tie. And the penalty will be on Stephen F. Austin for too many men on the field. Do you dare take the points off the board and try to go for 2? I don't think so. I think they'll probably mark it off on the kickoff. 5:58 left to go in regulation time. We are tied at 34-34. Now they're going to wave off the flag. All right, on the penalty flag, waved off. 34-34 tie. We'll break 60 seconds for local words on the Georgia Southern Sports Network.
When God speaks through our hearts, he speaks so that we might comprehend the truth, his truth. Hello, I'm Charles Stanley. What's the truth God wants us to know? The answer is threefold. The truth about himself, the truth about ourselves, and the truth about others. Daily over this station, you can learn more about these three aspects of the truth as we study the scriptures together on In Touch broadcast. So join me right here on this station.
Listen for In Touch weekday mornings at 10 a.m. and Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. on WFTD.
Movie Guide is a biblical guide to movies and entertainment. It helps you to decide what's good at the theater, but more than that, it also helps you to find out how to take every thought captive in your own life and how to impact Hollywood and redeem the values of the mass media. Hello, I'm Ted Baer, Chairman of Good News Communications, and I'm very happy that Movie Guide is on WFTD. Listen to Movie Guide.
Listen each weekday morning at 11:30 on AM 1080 WFTD.
Here's the kickoff by David Gould. It bounces down. It's hit at the 10-yard line. Stephen F. Austin picks it up at the 15. Comes upfield to the 20, and that's where they get crashed down there. Finally, Georgia Southern gets a good bounce.
Boy, they really did, and they flagged it, and it bounced up in the air again, but they did get it out to the 20, the 21, but that's the shortest, I believe, that they've gotten it out so far. Now the fans are getting in it.
That's an understatement. This place is up for grabs. 34-34 in the championship game.
Remember that if it is a tie game, they will keep on playing.
Stephen F. Austin comes out at the 21-yard line. Larry centers, lined up behind him, and he gets the handoff. He's trying to cut outside. He turns around. He can't get away, and he gets hit for a loss. Back at the 12-yard line, Darrell Hendricks finished him, but the lead he had him to start with.
I tell you, Kevin Whitley has played a great game. It seems like to me that every time on first down that he's up there on the corner, they run at it, and he makes them either tackle him or he turns them around going backwards, which he did then. And there's a huge loss on the play of 8-9 yards. It'll be second and a long 19, it looks to me like.
You got to expect Hamill to throw it now. We've got to play pass defense. He's back to throw. He steps up and zips it right side, and Larry center drops it. He got hit and he dropped the ball at the 30-yard line. He had it for a second, and I believe it was Whitley and Oglesby that hit him there, and he dropped the ball.
There was no blitz on that time, and the quarterback had plenty of time, and he put it right on the money, and a great hit knocked the ball loose. Normally, though, a receiver will hang on to that football, and had he done so, it would have been right at the first down mark. Instead, it's third down and a turn. Do they blitz? Or do they stay back?
Patrick Clark comes out. I think we'll stay back. He's got so far to throw it. No backs behind him. Third down. Hamill stopping straight back to throw. Hendricks chasing him, trying to get him. He throws it up for grabs, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Georgia Southern at the 30-yard line. He put it up for grabs, and it's intercepted. I believe that's Chaz Dixon who wound up with the football.
And they brought the blitz on again. He reversed out away from it. He put it up for grabs, which you normally don't see a good quarterback do. And Georgia Southern has turned this football game around. There's 4:58 to play, Nate. They have first down at the 30-yard line, exactly on the right half. Oh, man, what a great defensive play all over the field then.
Georgia Southern at the 30-yard line of Stephen F. Austin. Gross keeps it right inside. Joe Ross steps over two people and dives inside the 30. He's down near the 27-yard line. He gets 3 tough yards. We've just gone under 5 minutes left to go in regulation time. We are all tied up. Georgia Southern 34, Stephen F. Austin 34.
Throw back
and down 7.
Good play. Throw back inside, picked up 3.
Terrell, right side of the field, motion that way. Again to Joe inside. He got hit behind the line. Great stop that time. 78, Mervyn Jones. Defense is actually 305 pounds. And he got a hold of Joe before he got going. And now it's third down at the 25.
It's third down and 5. And Mervyn Jones is 300 pounds and as quick as a cat. He really made a great play then. And here we go. The clock is running down. It's 16 seconds. We put in another tight end, take out a wide receiver. Out of this set, they've been running the counter option to the short side.
That would be to Gross's right side of the field. He's going to spin to the left side of the field, try to turn the corner. Steps upfield. First down. He dives to the 20-yard line, and Raymond Gross picks up another big first down.
Boy, what a magnificent decision he made. I thought he was going to pitch it. I think had he pitched it, then it looked like he should have maybe that they wouldn't have made anything. I think the corner would have made the tackle. Instead of that, he faked the pitch, dropped his shoulder, and dove for the first down, and they're inside the 20. Oh, man, what a play, Nate.
Their coach is on the field now. Talking with the officials, one of their players is shaken up on the play. I don't know what he's been unhappy about again now, but Coach Graves, he's been out there hollering at the officials also.
I tell you what, you do not have to put up with that, regardless of who you're officiating for or with. The coach is now coaching the players and talking to them as they go off the field. I know that what he has to be talking about is whether or not there's a clip or something. I tell you what, you have to say this for Coach Graves. He's a fighter now, sure enough. I mean, he gets after it. He was getting after officials before the game started today.
Everything they said they would do today, Frank, they've done pretty much.
They really have.
They've come and throw the ball all over the field. They've thrown it up and down the field. At times, they've certainly been able to stop the option game. And this has been a true championship game with a 34-34 score on the board. This is one of those 1AA finals.
I'm going to make a strange statement, but I feel it from the bottom of my heart. What would be ideal would be to be able to make about 2.5 yards a run and get the clock down to nothing, and then either kick a field goal or something to get this thing won.
That ain't going to happen because both teams have 3 timeouts left. The injured player for Stephen F. Austin, James Cobb, he was hurt earlier.
Boy, he has played so well. He's the safety that comes up and makes all these plays. Georgia Southern has a first down. They're inside the 20. There's 3:50 left in this game.
And at the 19-yard line of Stephen F. Austin, as Gross tries Joe Ross, he gets hit. Boy, did he get hit hard. He just gets a yard or two. They are punishing him as he tries to go into the middle of the line, and there's just nothing there. Once again, 99, and he has been all over the place, Stansel. You know, for guys 292 and 300-pound plus people, they can move.
Boy, they really can, and you haven't seen Ross hit like that right at the line of scrimmage. He got a yard at the very most. It's 2nd and 9, and the ball is inside of the 19.
Second down. Terrell is way out to the right side. Gross from the 18-yard line of Stephen F. Austin, left side of the field. Paternis Thompson in motion right side. Gross trying to turn that corner. Goes to the 15, and he dives inside the 15. He is near the 13-yard line of the Lumberjack, and we've just gone under. Now they stop the clock for another injury. No timeouts. Stephen F. Austin. They're going to stop the clock. I think this is smart. They're thinking if we stop the clock now, should Georgia Southern score, field goal or touchdown, at least we'll have some time on the clock. I think a very smart move. So we'll take time out here with 3 minutes to go in this championship game. 34-34 tie. We'll break 60 seconds for local words on the Georgia Southern Sports Network.
Hi, this is Larry Burkett. I'd like to encourage you to join me for How to Manage Your Money each weekday. On How to Manage Your Money, we'll be talking about family finances. Everything from an inheritance to insurance to family budgets, buying a home, and a lot more. But always from the biblical perspective of God's Word. So join me right here on WFTD 1080 AM.
Listen weekday mornings at 10:55 on AM 1080 WFTD.
I'm Dr. John Wilkie. In almost all states, it's illegal for a 16-year-old girl to get her ears pierced without parental consent. Yet she can have a legal abortion without her parents even knowing about it. How can we repeal laws like this? Well, tune in each day when this station presents a Pro-Life Perspective.
Pro-Life Perspective with John Wilkie can be heard Monday through Friday at 5:15 p.m. on AM 1080 WFTD.
Nate Hirsch back with Frank Inman and statistician Hugh Colton. Exactly 3 minutes left to go in this championship game in regulation time. And we're all tied at 34-34. And Georgia Southern has a big third down play. 3rd down and 3. Stephen F. Austin just used the first of their 3 timeouts, which I think, again, is a good move on their part.
It is, but right now Georgia Southern has got to look at this as 3rd down and must, because if they don't make it, they have to kick the field goal. They have got to make 3 yards.
See what they call. They go to Joe Ross inside, first down. He gets inside the 10. They powered off the left side for them. It's first and goal, Eagles at the 7-yard line.
No option or anything there. That's a straight handoff, and I am so proud of them. They have come back and established something inside. He just hit it off left tackle. The whole left side just drove off. There's plenty of room there, and they make a first down with 2:49 at the 7-yard line.
It's first down and goal to go. Georgia Southern 7 yards away. Rose skipped it inside to Joe Ross. Joe almost lost the ball. He gets it back at the 4-yard line. Did you see the ball get loose?
It sure did. It looked like it was way out in front of him, and he reached out and grabbed it. He did move it to the 4-yard line. It'll be second down and 4. The clock is moving down to 2:24, and I'm surprised that they don't call another timeout.
Second down, Georgia Southern at the 4-yard line of Stephen F. Austin. We're tied at 34 all. 2:11, 2:10, 2:09 to go in this championship game's fourth quarter. Gross taking all the time on the 25-second clock. That's what he's doing. He's looking down inside 10 seconds. Gives it inside to Ross. He goes over the top, and he gets pushed back at the 3, and now Stephen F. Austin doesn't want a timeout. They'll get the timeout called. They still haven't seen their sideline, and now they will call the timeout with 1:49 to go.
Well, it's very obvious now what Georgia Southern and Coach Russell have decided to do. And I think this is extremely smart. What they have decided to do is to run straight handoff, no options now, just straight handoff to the fullback, keep the ball in the center of the field, and then on fourth down they'll kick a field goal. I think that takes away at least supposedly the chance of a fumble and so forth, and I think it's a very, very wise strategy.
1 minute and 49 seconds is all that remains in the fourth quarter of the national championship game here in Statesboro, Georgia. Stephen F. Austin has just used their second of 3 timeouts. Now they're down to 1 timeout. And again, they can call another timeout if the Eagles do not get in and score here. The ball is, let's see now where it is. It's right in the little left to center, about the 3-yard line. And the question is now, do you not do a straight handoff and maybe roll out to the right side? The only thing you don't want to do is make the angle tougher here for your field goal.
It's 3.5 yards. Obviously, they cannot make a first down. They got to score. They'll come to the right, and I think, again, it'll either be an option keep, so the quarterback's just going to keep it, or they'll handle the fullback off the right side. And then it should be essentially an extra point field goal. Now, that's not automatic by any, ask Penn State against Alabama. I mean, it is not. But that's the safe way to play this thing. What is scary is 1 minute and 49 seconds still up there.
Here we go with the championship at stake. From the 3.5-yard line, Georgia Southern lines up. They've got everybody on the line of scrimmage except one. They tried Joe Ross. He banks straight ahead, and he is stopped. Timeout, Stephen F. Austin. Joe Ross got stopped in his tracks at the 3. Let's take now, with 1:45 to go in the game. Obviously, the decision, of course, is not even going to be a question here. You've got to go put the 3 points up as Stephen F. now goes over to the sideline to huddle up. Let's break now. 30 seconds. 30 seconds for local words on the Georgia Southern Sports Network.
The book of the Revelation is a commentary on the other 65 books of the Bible. Or, to phrase it another way, the other 65 books of the Bible are a delightful commentary on the Revelation. This is Nelson Price, and I'd like to encourage you to join me each weekday morning at 9 a.m. here on WFTD for a study of the book of the Revelation, for a better understanding of prophecy. Join me each weekday morning, 9 a.m.
All right, Stephen F. Austin has used their third and final timeout. They have no timeouts left. Here comes Mike Dallas on the field with a chance to give Georgia Southern the lead.
Pressure, he's got it right now because he's been sitting there knowing for a long time this is what he's got to do. The ball's going to be placed just at the 10-yard line, almost in the middle of the field, slightly to the left. There is a little angle involved.
Terry Harbin to hold. Crenshaw to snap it. Ball is placed down. Kick is drilled up. Kick is good! Georgia Southern takes the lead. 37-34, 1:41 left to go in this championship game's fourth quarter. We're back with the kickoff after 60 seconds of local words. Georgia Southern Sports Network.
There's more to a Honda motorcycle than superior engineering. Each one is designed to be a unique addition to your lifestyle, combining performance, durability, value, and appearance like nothing else on the road. And now imagine saving $300 right now here at Christmas. That's true. With Factory 2 dealer incentives, you can now save $300 on a 1989 CBR, the best sport motorcycle in its class. You can see it now at Honda Statesboro, located on 301 South. And just imagine the savings. Come ride on a Honda. The cold north winds are beginning to blow, but don't worry about it. Visit Medical Center Pharmacy. Stock up for those winter blues. Robitussin cough formula 4 outside, $2.49. Ecotrin safe coated aspirin, $4.69. Alka-Seltzer cold medicine 36 tablets, $3.99. Drexoro nasal decongestion, $3.39. Stop in today at Medical Center Pharmacy. Stock up your medicine cabinet now. And don't forget Medical Center's gift selections, famous brand name cosmetics and fragrances, toys and games for the kids at Medical Center Pharmacy. Get ready for the winter weather. Medical Center Pharmacy, 57 Grenade Street in Statesboro.
Here is the kickoff from David Gould. He kicks it high. It's short. And it's going to come down to 15 to the 20. 25-yard line down there. Making the tackle again. Bart Hughes drops him at the 27-yard line.
That's a beautiful tackle by Bart Hughes. I tell you what, he just manhandled him to the ground. And they have the ball now. No timeouts left, but they have got plenty of time. This is like big time, pro football. That's exactly what we're getting ready to see.
Well, the key thing here to remember is they don't need a touchdown. They need a field goal to tie. A touchdown could win. No backs behind Hamill. On first down, he drops straight back to throw. Looking short. The ball tipped up in the air, and it is intercepted by Kevin Whitley. Let's see. Have they signaled?
Yeah, they have.
No, he's taking it away. He's one official overruled.
You got to get our kids off the field. You can't take a 15-yard penalty here. Get your players off the field, coach.
It is an incomplete pass. It is not an interception. That could be one of the biggest breaks of this game. And Georgia Southern's got to hurry up and get settled on defense here.
They sure have. And, if you run people out on the field like that, you can get a 15-yard penalty for it. They got to hurry up and get ready to play defense.
The ball was tipped up in the air and
almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted. Second down and 10 at the 26-yard line. Hamill straight back to throw. Little pass left side. It's caught. They try to keep him in bounds. He breaks the tackle and scoots up to the 38-yard line. He stayed in bounds. It's just enough for a first down.
Boy, I thought he made a big mistake staying in bounds, but what he did was get a first down, and that stops the clock. Now, as soon as they mark it, he's supposed to start it up again.
Only about 30 yards out of field goal range now. Hamill with two backs behind him. Drops straight back to throw. Gets it deep over the middle, and it is tipped in the air and incomplete. Oglesby from behind. Wow, he almost got it down to the 30-yard line.
Boy, I'll tell you, that is an awful close call right there. Because the back went up in the air, sort of came down on the intended receiver, but he was clearly going for the ball. But that's pretty close. No call. Second down and 10. No time off the clock. 1:13 left. Two completions, the length of that is enough to get a field goal, isn't it?
Second down and 10.
Ball's at the 39.
Stephen F. puts two receivers right side of the field. Tight end on the left side. Now three to the right side of the field. Hamill straight back to throw. All kind of time. Now he's safe and he's sacked. The ball pops loose. The ball was loose. Who's got the football? Stephen F. Austin, I believe. Let's see if they signal.
I'll tell you what. A four-man rush then. The reason it worked was because the defensive secondary had everybody covered, and they really hung on to everybody downfield. The four-man rush finally got to him. He actually fumbled the ball, but they recovered it, and it's back to the 23-yard line.
It's third down.
It's going to be third and a ton. I don't know how far that is.
The clock kept running. 38 seconds left to go in the championship game. It's third down. They've got to go to the 49-yard line of Georgia Southern. Hamill is straight back to throw. Looking, being chased. He goes down and throws the ball away again. They'll say an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. It's fourth down. There's 27 seconds left to go in this championship game. Buscaletti again came from the outside. The Eagles have got to make one more play here.
Four-man rush again, 7 people defending. He didn't have anybody to throw to. He tried to roll out to his right, and just a great effort up front by all 4 of those guys. And now We're down to it. Fourth down. 27 seconds to go. There's about a 30-yard play they've got to make to get a first down to have any chance at all.
They're very late getting the play in, the Eagles.
Actually, it's about 23 or 4 yards, I guess.
I've got to keep whoever catches it in front of him. This may be his big bomb play. Hamill is straight back to throw. He drops back. He looks. He's throwing it deep down the center of the field, and it's intercepted! Intercepted by Whitley! 35, 40, 45. Still going, Kevin. Keep going. Slides down, 48-yard line. Georgia Southern with 12 seconds to go. Penalty flags are being thrown late. The Eagles have done it. They've done it again. 12 seconds remaining. The stadium going crazy. Listen to him. What a finish this football game, and there's still 12 seconds to play.
Boy, absolutely fantastic. The great rush, the great coverage. They throw the alley-oop. Threw it about 50 yards. Whitley played it like a safety man, just perfect. Came up with this interception, made a spectacular run out of it. There was a little fisticuff business over here between two players. One of the Stephen F. Austin guys and one of the Georgia Southern guys at about the 46-yard line.
12 seconds left to go in this championship game. Statesboro, Georgia is waiting for its biggest celebration ever.
I tell you what, you and I and Hugh have been in this a long time. This is the greatest crowd and the greatest win that you could possibly. The others were great, but good night. Being at home and having all these folks able to see it is fantastic.
They'll mark off the penalty against Georgia Southern and put the football back at the 36-yard line. Just put the ball in play, and all you have to do is take one snap and put your knee down.
That's it.
They're asking the crowd, by the way, to please stay off the field until the ceremonies are complete. But they're already jumping on the field on the far side. I hope the folks will battle with them, at least make the presentation. The Eagles come to the line of scrimmage. Raymond Groves has just got to take the snap and fall on the ball. He puts his knee down. Let's count it down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Eagles have done it. They've done it. They're national champions. The Eagles have done it. The place is going crazy. People are pouring onto the field. They've already torn down the goalpost.
Boy, that is so scary when you do that, because somebody could really could be killed. But good night. How happy can you get? I've only been involved in one where you saw that many people on the field, and that was a long time ago, and it is a great feeling.
Well, they've asked people to stay off the field, but it's just so hard to control this kind of a crowd.
Well, they're just happy now. There's not anything about the crowd being out there except they're so happy. And say again what happened. 15-0 and a national championship, 3 out of 4. Good night. How good can you be?
15-0. It's never happened before. I don't even know how they'll find them to make the presentation.
And what a great combination of things. I think the defense played so good. The offense did it when they had to. The coaching staff made the right decisions all the way through the game. And here's what you get out of it, is a 37-34 win over a outstanding, in my opinion, Stephen F. Austin football team. Let me tell you, that coach had them ready to play. Those kids knew what they had to do, and they played their hearts out today.
It's almost hard to believe the football game is over.
It is.
It's been that great an afternoon here of college football. Raymond Groves has been hoisted in the air. He gets his real revenge after a very bitter pill last year that he probably took too much responsibility for. But yes, he should celebrate and be carried off, because he has taken the Eagles all the way as national champion. And I know that Stephen F. has already left the field. What a crushing feeling they have on the other side, because they gave Georgia Southern about everything they could handle today.
They absolutely did. You have to just say again, they played good defense, outstanding defense. They really threw the ball well. And they came into this stadium, I think, knowing that they could win the football game, and they tested Georgia Southern in every possible way.
I think Coach Russell has put on the headset down below there so they could get him on ESPN. I'm sure for some post-game comments. We're going to stay around for the celebration. It is going to be a celebration that Statesboro, Georgia will never forget. and they are whooping it up on the field.
Welcome to our house. You see that sign down there?
I'm not sure. This might have happened on the road. This stadium today and its magic and its crowd was the difference in this football game. And a great Georgia Southern football team that had to really rise to the occasion. I don't think I can remember them really having to suck it up as they did when they were trailing by 7 points and had to kick the football back to take back control of the football game.
Well, it kind of makes you think about that first one.
Yeah, it sure does.
The first national championship. But this one, I tell you, you just have this feeling about this football team. There are so many good things happening on both sides of the ball, and the staff is doing such a great job that they are just not out of it until it's over, and when it's over, they are the national champions again. Boy, what a game, and what an afternoon, and what a season.
Well, they're going to try to get Hirsch over there. Well, they'd like to make the presentation.
Well, I tell you, it scared me to death when those goalposts came down. They didn't break. They came down, and had they hit somebody...
I can't imagine that goalpost coming down. Well, they're going to make the presentation of the championship trophy.
You know, the game's been over a few minutes, and there's hardly anybody walking out of here. Everybody's either on the field or on their seats. There's still 25,000 people here.